Okay, we've got the unit inside, and if you look closely here, we've got a bracket on the right and left side that have to come off so we can remove the radio. We're going to have to get inside here. It's going to look kind of scary at first, but so at this point, if you don't feel comfortable, let somebody else do it. You might find somebody that knows them electronics, and let them know what the issue is. Tell them it is the wiring that belongs to the temperature control unit, and maybe they can go in there and rewire or resolder. But we're going to take a look and see if we can do something. Otherwise, if we can't do anything, I'm no better off than I was. Just got a big hole in my dash. Okay, so let's take a look here. Let's get these screws off of here. And what I normally do is find a bowl to put it in. Stole the kitty water bowl, so they're going to have to wait. So I'm going to spare you all the watching this. I'll just do this and be right back. And one thing I like doing once I've unscrewed these things is to, I know we put in all this nice little screws in the bowl there, but I'd rather put them back in. Now, when you take the, this will happen to be the left side of the bracket, or left bracket for the left side of the radio. You're going to notice there's a number of different holes in there, because this actually can probably go in, into a Lexus or other types of vehicles, so, or other Toyota products. So, but I like putting the screws back in here, so I kind of know what's supposed to go where. Or not so much where, but what's supposed to be used in that area. And that doesn't fit, so I don't know what the issue is with that. We'll make it work. Then we do the other side. Okay, now if you got that last bracket off, guess what comes off your radio? So we can just set that aside with a bracket. And you can't really mess this up too much. These brackets are actually labeled, they're stamped left and right. So, and that's relative to your facing the radio on the unit. All right. Now the moment of truth. Let's see, there's 6 screws that have, let's take that back, 8 screws that have to be removed so we can lift this out of the way. But if you can look right here, see this tape? I'm not sure if it's attached to this wall or not, but be careful when you open this. We're going to find out together. So here we go. We need a screwdriver for that one. Something scares me about this. I used to do this as a kid. I don't think I ever remember putting anything back together. I used to tell my dad, says, "Dad, I wanted to see how it worked, or how it's put together." My dad says, "I want to see how it works." I said, "It doesn't." I said, "Yep, not anymore." Oop, yeah, I was right. See, it is attached. So you got to be careful. That just what I was afraid of. That is attached. I'm not sure how in the heck they get that out of there. So once I figure that out, I'll give it right back. That was simple. There was one other screw in there. It was left one down in here that I didn't pull out. So anyway, but it is attached. So you got to lift this gently, kind of like rotate it towards the tape so you don't rip it off. And there is a way to take that off. All right. Now to get this off, I'm going to get a real close-up on here. been a long time since I've had to work on any of these. I used to work at an electronics company for a company called Furukawa. All right. Let's see if I can zoom in there. This there's a little tab on here. You just basically have to lift it up on one end, and when it loosens it up, it's basically like a lever or pressure, like a vise. Put it that way. Once you put these back in, you press down, and it locks it in. See how that's how it's locked, and just with a nail, lift it up like that on both sides, and it loosens that up, so you can take that right off of there, and just set it aside. You can see how small these things are, and yeah, I can replace any of those. I have the equipment here. All right, now I'm going to start looking for the problem, and I'll be right back. Boy, okay, that was driving me a little bit crazy there for a while. I was checking the continuity between the connection here. If you can see the 3 wires, I'm going to get a little close up here in a second. Let me do it now.